Hi everyone, my name is Faja Kalista and today I will tell you the story about Sindelaras. Raden Putra was the king of the Jenggala kingdom. He had a very beautiful queen and the concubine. But unlike the queen, the concubine had a very bad personalities. She was very envious and jealous with the queen. So she made a plan to make the queen leave the palace. She also got a help from the royal healer. One day, the concubine pretended to be ill. Raden Putra called the royal healer. "What is her disease?" he asked. "I'm so sorry, my majesty. She was ill because the queen put poison in her meal." The royal healer lied. Raden Putra was shocked and angry. He called the queen and asked her if the story was true. Of course, the queen denied. "My majesty, I'm so sorry. Please have mercy. But I really didn't do that. I really didn't do anything," cried the queen. Raden Putra's anger ended up in a decision. The queen should be banished and terminated. But he didn't know that the queen already pregnant. So he commanded one of his wise general to do the punishment. The general didn't have the heart to kill her. So he built a simple house in the woods for her. On his way back to the palace, he smeared his sword with the rabbit blood, so Raden Putra would believe that he killed the queen already. After the general left, the queen lived by herself alone. Several months later, he gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. The boy named Sindelaras. He grew up as a nice, healthy, and handsome boy. One day, when Sindelaras helped his mother to collect some firewoods, an eagle dropped an egg. Sindelaras brought the egg to be brooded by a chicken behind their house. The egg turned into a chick and slowly turns into a rooster. But it's not an ordinary rooster. This rooster can sing. This rooster have a beautiful voice. Every morning, he woke Sindelaras up with his beautiful voice. "Sindelaras is my master. His house in the woods, and he's the son of Raden Putra." Sindelaras always woke up early in the morning and listened happily to its rooster song. But he didn't realize the meaning of the song until one day he started to think, "Who is Raden Putra?" He asked that to his mother. The queen told him the whole story. And also, the queen told him the reason why they were banished from the palace and now live in the woods. Sindelaras asked his mother permission to go to the palace and tell Raden Putra the whole story. He also brought his rooster with him too. His rooster grew bigger and stronger each day. On his way to the palace, he stopped at the village. There, he met a man who involved in the cockfighting. They challenged him to see whose rooster is stronger. "If your rooster wins, then you'll get a reward," said the man who challenged him. Sindelaras accepted the challenge. In a few minutes, Sindelaras' rooster won. The man didn't believe that. Another man came up and challenged him again, but he won again and again. The news about Sindelaras' rooster quickly spread into the whole Jenggala kingdom. Raden Putra was curious about him, so Raden Putra invited him to come to the palace. "What is your name, boy?" he asked. "My name is Sindelaras, your majesty." Sindelaras answered that. He felt both thrilled and happy to see Raden Putra. Raden Putra challenged him with one condition. If Raden Putra's rooster won, Sindelaras' head would be cut off. But if Sindelaras' rooster won, then Raden Putra would share half of his wealth to him. Sindelaras accepted the challenge. The roosters started to fight bravely. But in a few minutes, Sindelaras' rooster won. Raden Putra shook his head and stared him from his seat. This rooster is no ordinary rooster, and the boy is not an ordinary boy either. Who is he exactly? Raden Putra thought. Raden Putra was about to ask when he suddenly heard the rooster, Cinderlara's rooster, yelled at him. My master is Cinderlara's. His house in the woods. He's the son of Raden Putra. Raden Putra shocked. Is that true? Raden Putra asked. Yes, my majesty. My name is Cinderlara's, and my mother was the queen. Raden Putra was surprised. And then Raden Putra called the wise general who had killed the queen. The general told him that he never killed the queen. Later, the royal healer also admitted his mistakes. Raden Putra really shocked. He immediately go to the woods to pick up her queen. And after that, Cinderlara's and their parents lived happily ever after. As for the concubine, she was sent to the jail. The end. The moral of the story was, you can't trust people easily. Whether it's your best friend, your closest friend, your friend of your friend, even your family, you can't trust them easily. They can lie to you. Thank you for hearing and watching this. Bye. Adios.